Okay, hello everybody. My name is Jameson Young. I'm sitting here with Jameson Young. This is our YouTube channel, Self-Conflicted. Today we're going to be talking about this temporary end to the government shutdown. Who won? We're just going to be discussing who won, who lost, and seeing what Jameson has to say. My first question, I guess, would be: so why do you think this government shutdown went on so long, all for just $5.7 billion? Well, first of all, the government wasn't shut down for $5.7 billion. If you think our politicians care about $5.7 billion, that's insane. Our government goes through that in 10 hours. So yeah, it wasn't shut down for that. It was shut down because a couple reasons. One is they didn't want to give Trump a victory. They didn't want. I mean, that's one. That's the short-term reason. The long-term reason is they also want the votes. I mean, the truth is, if it wasn't for the Democrats flooding the country for decades with third world peasants, they would not have won an election in 30, 40 years. So yeah, short term, they wanted to appease their base. They wanted to hurt Trump with his base. And long term, like I said, they just heavily rely on votes. So it's not it's not because immigrants, both legal and illegal. It's not because walls are immoral. No, I assure you, it had nothing to do with morals. I assure you that the politicians are not care. They don't care about being moral or immoral. What about the accusation that walls don't work? No, I already said. They're not worried about it not working. It's not that, we don't want to spend $5.7 billion because on something that won't work. They're afraid that it will work. They know it will work. Heck, just a handful of years ago, 10, 15 years ago, Obama and Clinton, all those people were voting and wanted a wall. They know it will work, so they're mainly afraid of it working, not working. So then, did Pelosi win and Trump lose? Did he lose? It all depends, because this is just a temporary shutdown. So, as of right now, it does look like he caved. But at the same time, it's just for a few weeks just to get some people paid. So, little by little, it could possibly, I've heard this argument, it could possibly look like Trump is really willing to work and negotiate, and the Democrats aren't. Kind of like how he's continued to cut back on the wall. He went from a 2,000-mile wall, then a 1,000-mile wall, then just a few hundred miles. So it might eventually look like Trump's willing to negotiate and work, and the Democrats aren't. But it might not. I don't know. It'll all depend on whether who wins or loses. It kind of depends on at the end of the day, and we don't really know yet. So it depends. As of right now, he doesn't look very good, but who knows what will happen in months. Do you think the Democrats might still look bad? Yeah, I think they might end up looking bad. Like I said, who really knows? As of if this drags on, if the government shuts down again and Trump's willing to negotiate, and then the government shuts down again and Trump's willing to negotiate, it might, little by little, people might start seeing it as, well, Trump's willing to negotiate, but the Democrats aren't. So yeah, it depends on how the voters see this stuff. Now, Ann Coulter, she says that Trump's the biggest wimp. Well, Ann Coulter, bless her heart. Yeah, I know she's very heavily criticizes Trump. I think she's just kind of disappointed that she didn't get everything she wanted, everything he promised. When the temporary reopening continues, shuts down, do you think it'll be the same games? Probably. I don't see our politicians growing up or liking each other anymore in the near future. Yeah, only time will tell, I guess. So yeah, who knows? Anyway, thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel, Self-Conflicted. My name's Jameson Young. Thank you.